Good morning, Maine. I have a water crossing. The best way is across this log and over that log jam to the other side of the trail over there. Even if I fall in, it's not too deep here, but I am going to put my phone in a baggie and hope for the best. We're at Height of the Lands. We got some crazy trail magic. Peanuts in the shell, a beer, an apple, and juice boxes. And a bench with a view. Look at that. AT class of 23. We are on the guardrail at Height of the Lands. What a view. Hi hikers, checking in. About a mile and a half or so into my hike. I had a stealth spot last evening near a stream. And then this morning I had an exciting stream crossing that I was able to make over a log that was, I'm in mud, a log that was very wobbly, like a tightrope, and I was grateful to be able to make that across to the log jam that I could crawl through. And I am now headed to Route 4, Maine Route 4, which is Rangeley, the town of Rangeley, where I'll be getting picked up later by a trail angel for a resupply and a night in their home. Very grateful for that. And also today, big news. At some point I will be reaching the halfway point of my hike. And it seems like halfway still leaves a ton of miles, which it does. However, I have completed a lot of the hardest part, and I will be completing the rest of the hardest part of the trail. I feel very accomplished and proud to be out here for this long and remaining uninjured, knock on wood. And just some minor bumps in the road. I'm out of breath and this hiking uphill, but I think it's flattened out, but there's a ton. I don't know if you can see, everything is just muddy. Yes, I'm whining. I'm sick of wet feet and putting on cold, wet socks in the morning. I have a very important announcement to make. I have passed the halfway point of my journey on the AT, and to celebrate, I am going to sing a song because you know there's a good one for this. So cover your ears if you don't want to hear my horrible voice. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Oh, yeah, we are gonna make it, people. Let's go. Woohoo, halfway. You can see off in the distance there, that blue is Sabbath Day Pond. Ponds here in Maine are gigantic. Like, these would be lakes back where I live. There is a shelter, and I'm not sure how close the shelter is to the pond, but there is shore access, and I believe it's good swimming, and I am going to take a dip. As much as I want to make my miles and get down to the road, I really want to take just a quick dip, because I love being in lakes and ponds. And I think it would feel refreshing. I'm going to do that for myself. What a beautiful view, even from here through the woods. This is Long Pond, which is huge. I'm going to go for a dip. It does have a sandy bottom, but it's all covered in water, so I can wade out quite a ways and probably take a nice little dip out there quickly and then carry on with my hike. I did something that I normally never do. I took a lunch break, an hour long. I was coming upon two different ponds. Long Pond, which had a sandy beach, which is pretty much underwater right now. There was a little bit visible on one part where I went, but it was pretty much underwater, but the sandy beach extended out quite far, and I took time and went for a quick dip in that pond. I love to go dipping in lakes and ponds and streams and anything else. So I did that for myself. And there's also Sabbath Day Pond, which is a little smaller, and there's a lean-to / shelter nearby. I sat by that pond and had a lunch break. And I believe I saw a loon crossing the lake. I tried to zoom in, but it was too far for... Actually, Sabbath Day Pond's not smaller. I'm just walking past. It's quite large. There's no beach or anything, though, and the top was covered with flies. And I read on the comments that there were confirmed leeches. There wasn't really a good place to get in and swim that I saw. And I saw Long Pond first with the sand, and I went for it. But then I did have lunch by the second pond, so I'm calling that a win. What I'm not calling a win is that it is now after 12 o'clock, and I still have 9.4 miles to get to the road. However, my understanding is it's a fairly straightforward 9.4. Hopefully, I could still make it there by dinner time for my pickup. I don't have a set time, but I told him late afternoon. Yeesh. I'm going to have to text him in a few hours, depending where I'm at and what kind of time I'm making. Anyway, I really don't care. I had a great afternoon. That was a lovely break. And I feel energized and ready to hike. I was hiking along and I came across this privy lake right on the trail. It actually has a blaze on it. And then I realized I looked on the GPS and there's a tent site not too far away. So I guess they just put the privy there, which is interesting. It seems like a little bit of a haul from the tent site, but hey, it works and hikers can use it as well. What a pleasant surprise. Speaking of privies, in addition to my amazing and epic statistic of reaching the halfway point of my hike today, I thought there was another statistic that might be kind of fun to keep track of for my hike, and that is the number of cat holes that I have had to dig. Cat holes are when, wow, there's some really nice campsites around here. Cat holes are when privies are not available and you have to dig a hole and then bury it like a cat. My cat hole count thus far on my journey is 7 as of today, and going forward I will update it as necessary for those that want to know.